Wow, this deck really does fuck. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Oh. Oh, yeah! So, the Darius emote, there's not really polite emotes. There's not very many emotes that are actually conducive of a courteous and civilized environment. Thus, the only way to apologize is to brow emote. Like if you kind of tab out for 10 seconds and they're saying hurry up and you want to say I'm sorry, you just have to Darius emote. That's the only option. Okay, but imagine if my hand wasn't all 4 drops. Imagine if this deck had a curve that made sense. I have to do that now to stop stuff like repost. I never brown, but just because we did Braum into Darius, me doing like Darius into Braum as the counter. Yo, who is this guy? I'll jinx emote. If he doesn't know my deck, he'll emote me back here, and then we'll counter with the veteran. Unfortunately for him, mine's bigger. He's not emoting. Who doesn't emote in this spot? That's so weird. I would always emote that. He just played a veteran and I just played a veteran. Just feels like a misplay. I don't know. Do I have to play Ashe? You guys might have observed one of the problems with this deck is it has too many 4-drops. That is correct. That is a good observation. It's very true. That's a big fucking problem with this deck. What do I do? Like, how do you not play your allegiance cards?
Many tribes, one Freljord.
12 out of 44 drops, yikers. Yeah, it's pretty yikers. It is.
Darling.
Learn from magic. I've fighting to do.
Ashe doesn't seem that good in this deck. Alright, here's the thing. You're right. Ashe isn't really that good in this deck. I mean, Freljord, I'm out of good Freljord cards, put it that way. I'm out. I can't, like, there's no more. I looked. I checked. There's no more. You can't run a mono deck. Like, what are we gonna run? What are we gonna do?
Our land.
This is it. This is where it all ends. Tryndamere? Yeah, Tryndamere is actually a pretty alright card. That's a good point.
My heart and sword for Demacia.
Garen. Why don't I have good cards like that? God, but imagine how big whatever's on the top of our deck is right now.
Stop us.
This is gonna be big. I will say, one thing with Alvarez and Outriders is obviously you want the buff sooner and not later, which means you want a higher density of units and not spells. And you definitely might say that this is a bit of an issue. So he'll probably do a barrier. If he's got repost, then I'm kind of fucked for my Elixir of Iron. Repost is obviously extremely possible here. like the most possible thing ever. If he's got barrier and repost, he'll always use the repost. I probably need to hawk instead. He's running 3 reposts in that deck because it's like a, you know, it's like when you are in like Vlad this deck, you want to like keep your curator alive and stuff. So he's running 3 reposts in that deck, and he's got it. Maybe I can just run Tryndamere instead of like Ashe. Oh. Fuck. Oh yeah.
All for Brom, the hero of our stories.
Okay, be ready for the emote. Be ready for the. Oh, we got it. Oh. Dude. He's only getting bigger too. We've got the Legion veteran. This Braum, you guys think this Braum has even remotely achieved peak performance? You guys don't even know the meaning of peak performance. So we've got both of our tricks up. That actually feels pretty good. So if it wasn't a champion, Purify fucks you? Yes. Correct. Bit of an issue. You're not wrong. I'm not gonna lie. Like, uh-huh. Alright. So Veteran, by the way, is a rare card that does actually create an incentive to min-max left to right combat. You do have to be aware of like what's on what side, right? I'll probably just wolf this. So the wolf will also gain 1 attack from the Legion veteran. I actually kind of think I just can't attack into this Garen. I think I kind of have to just chill. So my Braum is going to 7 attack. Legion veteran. 4, 5, 6. Just give everything attack. Man, how fucking crazy is that, dude? How absurd is this? Braum, 7-11, dude. Open all night. Fucking get ready, dude. Man, this is great. I'm so horny right now.
Finally,
but I'm feeling it.
A pleasure to see you too, my dear.
Oh yeah.
I will
Oh fuck, my Ashe 0 out of 5.
The honor is ours.
we need to get away from Ashe.
The wicked must fall.
What the fuck? But imagine if our card wasn't a 0 out of 5 Ashe.
Behind Brom.
So obviously he'll do the same repost here, and that'll force Elixir of Iron. And then if he's got a second card on his 4 mana remaining, then we're fucked. So imagine what that second card could be. He could actually have Judgment at 8 mana. Second Garen is going to be Judgment, probably running 2 Judgments in the deck, given that, by which I mean 0 Judgments, but 2 other copies of Garen. So you want to be a little careful about that. Obviously, this deck has no way of stopping good cards, so that's a problem. If he plays Judgment, I mean, I guess my Braum can block this. Wait, mathematically.
Who goes there? Stand behind Brom.
I'll do this, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably over-respecting Judgment right now. Wait, if he Judgments, does that kill my Braum? Does Judgment like strike left to right and then level up in the middle of Judgment? I mean, obviously I've got Elixir, but I don't actually know if it works exactly like that. You know what? That was probably Judgment. I think he didn't know either, and he was just checking. He put it on the stack to see the Oracle's Eye. He wanted to know if Judgment kills the Braum in that spot. And now he's thinking about it. Now that he's seen the Oracle's Eye.
Press the advantage! Learn from that.
I mean, my Braum needs to get bigger. He has no hard removal. Unless he's running like Noxian Guillotine. So as long as I just keep making my Braum bigger and bigger, he can never kill it. If my Braum just gets big enough, I'll eventually win. I mean, this Braum is literally gonna fucking end him next turn, dude. I can literally swing into this Crimson Curator and this guy's fucking like almost dead. Show current. Wow. You see the buff. Detain. Guys, he's not running Detain. I mean, we're ready for the judgment, right? We probably just swing into the Garen like a normal human being.
Have you met my shield?
We want to put the Legion Veteran near the end so that if it dies, my units still get their buffs.
Avarosans, stand together.
I mean, whatever. Not like
Let's get this over with.
This looks pretty good. We got like the Frost Arrow. We've got Ashe's Flash Freeze. Why no Wolf into Garen? It's vulnerable to like repost stuff. Like repost plus transfusion beats Wolf into Garen. It's an unnecessary risk. There's just zero reason to take that risk. Like repost into transfusion is very, very, very much in this guy's range right now. So the most important aspect of emoting is to make sure we have a good counter.
The time is right. Strike now.
He didn't do anything, so we're good.
Left for a snack?
I mean, he's technically alive here. Repost to deal 3 to kill the Ashe. Right. He's striking the Ashe, right? So this actually, the fact that he's striking the Ashe actually wins me this game. I wasn't killing him before, but now my Ashe is gonna get one attack and it's gonna win me the game. Man, and you guys said Legion Veteran was bad. I ask you this, how could it be bad if it just won me a game that was already won like one turn earlier than I would have won it anyway? Won me a game. Yeah, this deck is great, dude. Sorry, Swim, Ashe is not good in this deck, lol. I agree. I don't know, did you see that value she just got? Listen, if this deck wasn't overloaded on 4-drops, do you know how good she would be? She would be slightly better than she is now. Why have you not removed Ashe? Okay. What makes Ashe not good in the deck, except for the fact that she's my 10th, 11th, and 12th 4-drop? Apart from that. She's a worse house spider? Yeah, but every card is a worse house spider. I hate Culling Strike, by the way. I think this is one of the worst cards in the game. I'm exaggerating, but it's really fucking ass. It's the worst card that people have actually tried playing with competitively. It's so bad. It's so shit. She's your worst 4-drop, right? Yeah, but that's only because my other 4-drops are fucking nuts. I mean, she's aight. It's not her fault that my other 4-drops outclass her. Look at this free chip, dude. Omenhawk getting in huge. Yasuo is still worse. Yeah, guys, she's better than Yasuo. Uh-oh. Triple Bannerman. Triple Hawk into Bannerman. Monka. That's no good.
The balance requires
thank
a
God.
watchful eye.
I guess I can just kill this Shen. It's only because it's a Shen that I'm Shen emoting. Now, this Killing Strike card is fucking crazy.
As it had to be.
God, how could I think that this card is bad? It's the Shen hard counter. How could it be bad?
Many tribes, one Freljord.
I think only one Ashe or maybe two is what you want. Not getting the arrow from consecutive Ashes is just not worth from warning more than one, so the second one would be for consistency. It's a very interesting point. Let me give you a counterpoint. I guess I do have a 9/12 Tarkaz with Overwhelm that I should be talking about. See, this is where the Overwhelm comes in, baby. Do you see this? Look at this. This Overwhelm. Normally, he'd block with a tracker and get a chump out. He's fucked.
Last month for my sub feels bad, man. Rick Amazon.
You can't
Prime
chump this
student.
Overwhelm, dude. This is 9 fucking damage, or his Swiftwing Lancer. You guys think this deck isn't crazy, dude? I think you guys are crazy. I think this deck actually sucks. I mean, okay, it does kind of suck, but it only kind of sucks. Like, the thing is, look, he's down to 6. Here's the thing. If it kind of sucks, then through the process of elimination, that also means it kind of doesn't suck. Okay? Think about that. I mean, I could spend the 2 cards. It is, like, certainly minorly humorous, and then he counters with a repost, and then I'm sad. I don't like getting reposted.
We go where the War Mother bids. Smell that? A fight's a cooking.
I don't know. You guys are all fucking keck Wing because you see this Outriders didn't just go off. You guys have no idea how favored we are. You guys don't understand. There's a veteran on top, baby. We're good. You guys think this is bad news? This is not bad news. This is bad news for my opponent. We're fucking nuts, dude.
Young fight for glory. I fought for legacy. They brave or stupid. Do not waver.
Nice barrier, kid. Look at this. Barriers do nothing. Barriers can't fucking handle the Tarkaz. It's impossible to barrier against Tarkaz. The ultimate in anti-Demacia technology. You can't get better anti-Demacia tech than this. It's impossible. It's actually impossible. Let's take Ashe out of this deck.